Life is long if you know how to use it. Life is long if you know how to use it. You can make the most of your life by learning how to use your time wisely. Time management is a skill that you can learn and it can help you make the most of your life. There are many things that you can do with your time, but you need to learn how to prioritize and use your time wisely. There are 24 hours in a day and you need to use them wisely. You can use your time to sleep, eat, work, study, exercise, spend time with family and friends, and much more. You need to find a balance that works for you and that you are comfortable with. You also need to learn to say no to things that you don't want to do or that don't fit into your schedule. Time management is a skill that you can learn and it can help you make the most of your life. Use your time wisely and you will be able to accomplish more than you ever thought possible. We learn not in school, but in life. There is an old saying that we learn not in school, but in life. This is certainly true, as the experiences we have in life are often the best teachers. We learn from our successes and our failures, from our joys and our sorrows. And as we grow older and wiser, we learn to view life as a learning experience, and to take whatever lessons it has to offer. So while school is certainly important, it is only a small part of our education. The real education comes from the things we do and the people we meet outside of the classroom. It is through these experiences that we truly learn and grow. Life, if well lived, is long enough. A life well lived is a long life. This is because a life well lived is a life full of purpose and meaning. A life full of purpose and meaning is a life worth living. A life worth living is a life worth living for a long time. Therefore, a life well lived is a long life. Life is like a play, it's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Life is like a play in that it is not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Just as a play is not judged by its length, but by the quality of the acting, so too is life not judged by its length, but by the quality of the life lived. It is not how long we live, but how well we live, that ultimately matters. Therefore, let us not worry about the length of our life, but rather let us focus on living our life to the fullest, with excellence and integrity. Let us strive to make each moment count, and in doing so, we will create a life that is truly worth living, a life that is beautiful, meaningful and fulfilling. Life is never incomplete if it is an honorable one. At whatever point you leave life, if you leave it in the right way, it is whole. It is often said that life is what you make of it. If you live a life of integrity and honor, then your life will be a complete one, no matter when it comes to an end. Too often, people focus on the things they haven't accomplished, or on the unfinished business of their lives. But if you have lived a life of honor, then you can be proud of what you have accomplished, and you can rest assured that your life was a complete and meaningful one. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. This is the best way to ensure that you enjoy a long, happy, and healthy life. There are many things that you can learn that will help you to live a better life. You can learn how to eat healthy, how to exercise, how to manage your stress, and how to enjoy your life. There are many resources available to help you learn these things. Take advantage of them and keep learning how to live. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. It is often said that life is what you make of it. If you want to live a long and happy life, you need to make sure that you're living each day to the fullest. That means making the most of every opportunity, and not taking anything for granted. One way to make sure you're living each day to the fullest is to treat each day as if it's your last. That doesn't mean you should be reckless, but it does mean you should make the most of every moment. Cherish your relationships, and tell the people you love how much you care about them. Pursue your dreams and passions, and don't let anything stand in your way. Most importantly, don't waste time living in the past or worrying about the future. The present is all that matters, so make sure you're making the most of it. Live each day to the fullest, and you'll be sure to have a long and happy life. You want to live, but do you know how to live? You are scared of dying, and tell me, is the kind of life you lead any different from being dead? Health is the soul that animates all the enjoyments of life, which fade and are tasteless without it. It is often said that health is the most important thing in life. And it's true, without good health, it's hard to enjoy anything else. This quote reminds us that even the simplest pleasures in life can be so much sweeter when we're healthy. When we're feeling our best, we can really savor the things that make us happy. So let's take care of our health, so that we can enjoy all the good things life has to offer. Sometimes even living is an act of courage. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Sometimes even living is an act of courage. We often suffer more in our imagination than in reality. We may imagine all sorts of terrible things happening to us, when in fact, they are much less likely to happen than we think. Or, we may be afraid to take risks, even though the rewards may be great. Living courageously means being willing to face our fears and take risks, even when we're not sure what will happen. It takes courage to simply get up and face another day, when we may be tired, discouraged, or just plain scared. But, when we do, we often find that we can handle whatever comes our way much better than we thought we could. So, next time you're feeling afraid, remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to face it and move forward anyway.